Mulligan is a settlement in Newfoundland and Labrador, 66 kilometers northeast of Happy Valley, Goose Bay. The settlement has a population of less than 100 people, and receives few visitors aside from moose and ptarmigan hunters. The Conservatorio Municipal José Iturbide de Valencia is a music college in Valencia, Spain. The school has its roots in an 1869 initiative which provided organized musical education in the city of Valencia for the first time, with teachers providing instruction in their own homes rather than at a particular facility. These teachers eventually formed the school's first faculty when the conservatory opened its doors in 1879 as the Conservatorio Municipal de Valencia. The school changed to its present name in 1979 in honor of the conductor and pianist José Iturbide. Wood carving is one of the oldest arts of humankind. Wooden spears from the Middle Paleolithic, such as the Clacton spear, show that people have engaged in utilitarian woodwork for millennia. Indeed, the beginnings of the craft go so far back that, at least where timber is present, the use of wood exists as a universal in human culture as both a means to create or enhance technology and as a medium for artistry. The North American Indian carves his wooden fish hook or his pipe stem just as the Polynesian works patterns on his paddle. The native of Guyana decorates his kavasa grater with a well-conceived scheme of incised scrolls, while the native of Longo Bay distorts his spoon with a design of figures standing up in full relief carrying a hammock. Wood carving is also present in architecture. Figure work seems to have been universal. To carve a figure design in wood may be not only more difficult but also less satisfactory than sculpting with marble, owing to the tendency of wood to crack, to be damaged by insects, or to suffer from changes in the atmosphere. The texture of the material, too, often proves challenging to the expression of features, especially in the classic type of youthful face. On the other hand, magnificent examples exist of the more rugged features of age, the beetling brows, the furrows and lines neutralizing the defects of the grain of the wood. In ancient work the surface may not have been of such consequence, for figures as a rule being painted for protection and especially color. it is not always realized at the present day to what extent color has even from the most ancient times been used to enhance the effect of wood carving and sculpture. The modern color prejudice against gold and other tints is perhaps because painted work has been vulgarized. The arrangement of a proper and harmonious scheme of color is not the work of the house painter, but of the specially trained artist. In the early 20th century, the Encyclopedia Britannica 11th edition, on which much of this entry is based, commented, "Of late years carving has gone out of fashion. The work is necessarily slow and requires substantial skill, making the works expensive. Other and cheaper methods of decoration have driven carving from its former place. Machine work has much to answer for, and the endeavor to popularize the craft by means of the village class has not always achieved its own end. The gradual disappearance of the individual artist, elbowed out as he has been, by the contractor, is fatal to the continuance of an art which can never flourish when done at so much a yard." This statement has proven untrue, as the continued survival of the art and craft of wood carving can be demonstrated by a large number of wood carvers who have carried on or advanced the tradition in different parts of the world. Low Laven is a hamlet within the borough of Stockton-on-Tees and Ceremonial County of North Yorkshire, England, and is located at the bottom of Laven Bank towards the mouth of the River Laven. Until 2007, Low Laven was dominated by the ruin of the Cross Keys Public House and 3 former dwellings which were abandoned due to persistent flooding. Large parts of these buildings had collapsed. This area has now been restored and redeveloped into an area of large family dwellings. Isoroku Japanese 70 Hetbird Rengo Kantei Ishiri Chokan Yamamoto Isoroku Taikeo Senso Nanajumi no Shinjitsu Combined Fleet Commander Yamamoto Isoroku. Truth of the Pacific War 70 Years Ago is a 2011 Japanese war drama film about Isoroku Yamamoto. Una Lawrence, born August 1, 2002, is an American actress who is best known for originating a role of Matilda Wormwood in Matilda on Broadway alongside Daley Ryan, Millie Shapiro, and Sophia Genesis. She is a New York City-based child actor with credits in film, theater, and television. Charles I. September 17, 879, October 7, 929, called the Simple or the Straightforward from the Latin arola simplex, was the king of West Francia from 898 until 922 and the king of Lotharingia from 911 until 919-23. He was a member of the Carolingian dynasty. United States v. Gotcher, 401 F.2d 118 5th CIR. 1968 is a tax case from the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. Yuen Faw Jr., born October 19, 1989, is a New Zealand professional boxer. As an amateur he represented Tonga at the 2010 Commonwealth Games, winning the bronze medal in the super heavyweight division. He also represented Tonga at the Oceania Championships, winning gold and multiple silver medals. As of February 2017, Faw is ranked as the world's 57th best heavyweight by BoxRec, and currently boasts a 62% knockout-to-win ratio. Faw had a successful amateur career, from beating Joseph Parker to competing at consecutive Commonwealth Games and Oceania Championships and being one of New Zealand's national champions. Faw made his professional debut in 2016 when he defeated Richard Tataki in a first-round knockout. The following year he went on to become the New Zealand's professional heavyweight champion, preceding Sonny Bill Williams. Diadigma egyptiacum is a wasp first described by Horstman in 1993. No subspecies are listed. Praseslot is a village in the administrative district of Gmin-Jibderz-Ajau, within Jibderz-Ajau County, Świętokrzyski Voivodeship, in south-central Poland. It lies approximately 7 kilometers 4 miles northwest of Jibderz-Ajau and 38 kilometers 24 miles southwest of the regional capital Kielce. The village has a population of 410. misheard is an animation software package based on the Unreal Engine 3 developed by the UK-based company Digimania, formerly known as the DA Group, whose prior work includes the virtual newsreader Banana. The misheard was known as misheard 3D during the beta release cycles and was rebranded as misheard Play upon the 1.0 release in April 2013. The software is aimed at people who wish to make 3D animations without using expensive software packages and without specialist training. It is a popular tool for educational purposes. misheard has a wide variety of content producers, from single amateur users to professional studios, such as Zoobox, who create shows such as the Football Special, which is broadcast on MSN. misheard comes pre-packed with a variety of two-legged characters, objects, effects and pre-made animations which users can use to fit their own stories. The software also supports custom objects, character textures, object textures, dialogue including the ability to lip-sync automatically, and sound effects, allowing a wide variety of customization. One of misheard's key features is its extremely quick production cycle. It is possible to have a fully voiced and animated video ready for upload within a couple of hours. When Rafa Benitez was confirmed as the manager of Chelsea in 2012, the script, voice recording, and animation was completed 5 hours before the actual press conference. Users have also been able to produce relatively simple videos in as little as 20 minutes. Funky Love is a song by Belgian singer and actress Laura Tesaro. It was released as a digital download in Belgium on February 25, 2015 through Tone Music Records. The song has charted in Belgium, and was written by Tom Lodewijk. Stephen Vergowen and Laura Tesaro. Martin O'Malley, born 1939, is a Canadian journalist and writer. He currently writes for CBC News and the Globe and Mail, and is perhaps best known for coining the line about homosexuality that Pierre Trudeau later made famous: "The state has no business in the bedrooms of the nation." He has written the following books: The Past and Future Land, an account of the Mackenzie Valley Pipeline Inquiry, Doctors Hospital Gross Misconduct, The Life of Spinner Spencer Running Risks Game Day, The Blue Jays at Sky Dome More Than Meets the Eye, Watching Television, Watching Us, Gross Misconduct Turned O'Malley. The Author of the Year award in 1989 from the Foundation for the Advancement of Canadian Letters. The book was made into a TV film, directed by Adam Ergoyan. O'Malley also wrote the CBC docudrama Giant Mind. Selvam Prosperity Sinhalese is a 2011 Sri Lankan Sinhala war drama film directed by Sanjay Leelaramani and produced by M. Mohammed. It stars two debutantes, Santhalingam Gokulara and Shalani Tharuka, in lead roles, along with Malini Fonseka and Joe Wickramat. Music composed by Rahana Weerasinghe. The main protagonist, Push Farajat, is played by Santhalingam Gokulara, an ex-LTTE soldier. The director cast him after seeing him in a rehabilitation camp after the end of war. It is the 1166th Sri Lankan film in the Sinhala cinema. Harry Rodney Downer. October 19, 1915, March 1980 was an English first-class cricketer. Downer was a right-handed batsman. He was born in Southampton, Hampshire. Downer served in the British Army as a second lieutenant in the Intelligence Corps during the Second World War. Following the war, Downer represented Hampshire in 2 first-class matches in 1946, the first county championship after the war. He made his debut against Middlesex at Lord's. In this match he was dismissed for a single run in Hampshire's first innings by Bill Etherington. In their second innings he was dismissed for 4 by the same bowler. His second and final first-class match came against Gloucestershire at the county ground, Southampton. In this match he was dismissed for a duck in Hampshire's first innings by Sam Cook, and in their second innings he was run out for 3. His 2 matches for Hampshire had yielded him 8 runs at a batting average of 2.00. Miriam Inverbutt is a female cricketer from Sialkot. She has represented the Pakistan women's cricket team in Test cricket and one-day international matches.